Hi, this is Mary from Mary's Stamping Happenings, and today is Tips and Techniques Tuesday. Now, on a lot of my boards and my blog and stuff, I've been hearing a lot of people asking about the cutting plates for the Big Shot. Well, I have a few here that I would like to show you. First off, I got my first Big Shot in 2008 when Stampin' Up! Came out with them. And I got this cutting plate and another cutting plate, which I can't seem to find right now, with that one. You'll notice that this cracked. This cracked about a week, 2 weeks ago. But it's still really usable until it goes into pieces. These two I got with, when I ordered that, I ordered another set of cutting plates. This one warped. You can see how it warped. A lot more when you're using the precision plate because there's no give to it, and so this one warps quite a bit. But if you flip it over a few times, it'll warp the other way and it'll be back to normal. This is a well-worn cutting plate. I like my cutting plates like this, other than it's a bit warped and you got to keep turning them every other cut. But the reason I like this is because it doesn't leave any nurdles in your paper when it's this scarred up. I have a few others. I always have a set of cutting plates that I only use for my embossing folders. I label it embossing folders so that people know that they can only use those with embossing folders. You notice they're a little cloudy, but there is no cuts in them. Now, would you like to see a new set of plates? I just opened these up today. And I'll tell you what, I also have a set of cutting plates that I try to get into this type of shape before, because I'll show you ones that I'm transferring over. Because if you don't, they'll get those nurdles. So I use this. These are brand new. Look at how shiny they are and how clear they are. No cutting. I use these so they're not on the cutting edge. I can use them on the bottom of the big Z dies or on the top of the framelits or thinlits. Now these are some that I have been using probably for a good year. They're like these, they're the non-cutting edges. This one, yeah, somebody did cut a couple of things with it. This one, you'll notice there are some little cuts in it, but those are from the thinlits. They will cut even at the cutting edges. But this one I'm going to start using as one of my cutting surfaces, cutting plates, because this one is starting to get, but if you still run this through, it works just fine. It just gets a little nurdles. This one I'll start using mainly still using it on the top of some of the framelits, but if I need a flat one for some reason, like I want to cut something on the magnetic platform, this works really great. So there you have it. You've got some that are really old and cracked and still usable. You got some that are relatively old but still usable. Some brand new. I've got some embossing folders ones. And then I've got these that I have been using. So almost anything works. I have no problems using any of these, other than this one really is hard to get on the magnetic platform because nothing will stay on that one. And I'll probably keep using it on the precision plate, but just keep turning it over so it straightens out. So for Mary's Stamping Happenings, thanks for visiting and happy stamping.